Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sree Iyer. Joining me today is 𝗤𝗍 Mohandas after a long time, and we're going to be discussing about this recent controversy about actor Mohammed Kutti, also known as Mammootty. What happened? What is it widespread, or is it just the social media that is talking about it? What is the truth? Where is the truth? Are there variations on the truth? Are there four versions of truth? All this and more. Let's welcome Sree 𝗤𝗍 Mohandas, and he'll explain it to us the way he sees it. Mohandas ji, namaskar, Ram Ram, how are you, sir?
Namaskar, I'm fine.
Mohandas ji,
let us enter into the subject straight away.
Yes, sir, take it away.
As everybody knows, tell me.
No, go ahead, take it away, go ahead.
As everybody knows, Mammootty is a very famous, brilliant actor in Malayalam film. What happened was, in a reasonably famous YouTube channel, one gentleman gave an interview in which he accused Mammootty of manipulating him and his wife. Both of them are directors, film directors. So his wife was planning to make a film and casting Mammootty, in which he alleges that Mammootty changed the plot of the film or the story of the film, which according to him was dangerous, supporting radical Islam, etc. He advised his wife not to go for that screenplay. It will send a very wrong message, etc. But what he says is that Mammootty insisted, no, this has to be the screenplay. This is the story which I want to send to the people. If you want me to act in this film, you have to write the script according to me. And the wife agreed. She is also a director. She said, Mammootty is a valuable actor. I am going to get a breakthrough in the film world by casting him. So whatever he wants, I am going to do. Then there was a fight between husband and wife. Now they are staying separate. Not divorced, but they are separate. Now all these three, including Mammootty, belongs to a particular religion. You can assume which is that religion. So promoting radical Islam is a bad thing, everybody agrees. But I have not seen the film. But those who seen the film, they say that one or two dialogues can be attributed to this motive. Apart from that, there is nothing big about that. If you want to find fault with that, then using a microscope, you can see here and there some problem. This is the narrative. Now, Mammootty didn't react to this allegation. This gentleman's wife also didn't react to his allegations. I'm not disclosing their name because the issue is a bit sensitive. Husband and wife are living separately now. I don't want to comment on that or name them and then create unnecessary controversy. Everybody knows their name. But then let us be very civilized in that manner. We will not name it. The issue is that their family is already broken or about to break on this particular issue. Now, people are not concerned whether their family is living happily or going to divorce, whatever it is. Social media took it as a big news that Mammootty is instigating or helping radical Islam. That allegation was never there in the case of Mammootty. Now, if you go through the career of Mammootty, the character which he did was generally pro-Hindu. Jamat e-Islami was criticizing Mammootty for doing this pro-Hindu roles. He did a series of film on CBI diary. All the 5 were hit one by one. He did in a span of 8 years or so. He produced. No, production was from somebody else, but he was the actor. In every film, He was the CBI officer and his name was 𝗒𝙑𝙗𝘗, which suits for Mammootty's figure, his sound, his type of walking. Everything suits an Iyer. So the film clicked. That gave, indirectly, that gave a boost to the Hindutva forces in Kerala. So Jamat-e-Islami started targeting Mammootty at that time. And their next target or equal target was Mohan Lal. Mohan Lal was also doing the roles of assertive Hindu. You know, a man who is claiming his old property, what we in Kerala call 𝗤𝙗𝙘𝙤𝙀, his old house, which was appropriated by someone else. This man makes a mass entry, fights with them legally, illegally, etc., etc., and he becomes the Robin Hood of that area. And this type continuously. And in every story, Mohan Lal was named either as Shiva or Nilakantha, or when Mohan Lal is acting as a son, he will invariably named as 𝗤𝙗𝙗𝘁𝑎. So Jamat-e-Islami accused Mammootty and Mohan Lal of creating a pro-Hindu narrative by using these names, seemingly innocent, but they said there is a subtle, clear message for Hindus. So this was their allegation. During that time, they were by all means, they were trying to appropriate Mammootty to their line, so that Mammootty acts accordingly. To this extent that I don't know how credible my story is, but one of my Muslim friends told me that Jamat-e-Islami approached Mammootty and they said, your looks outside the cinema are anti-Muslim. You are wearing a mustache and you are shaving off your dadi. It has to be reversed in the case of Muslims. You must remove your mustache and keep a dadi. Mammootty said, useless, don't teach me Islam. I know Islam, you get out. This was a story told by one of my Muslim friends. I don't know whether it is a planted story or direct thing, but that was how Mammootty was depicted once upon a time. Parallelly, what happened to Mohan Lal was, Mohan Lal received this paramilitary lieutenant colonel designation from Territorial Army, of which there is a physical test. With his heavy body, he passed the physical test. That was a big news. Generally, people with such a big body cannot pass the test. But he passed it. He prepared for it. He put effort in that day in and day out. And he passed the test and got the designation from Territorial Army. After that, he was writing blog during that time. In his blog, he wrote an article, very short and sweet article, but highly encouraging nationalist views were there in that article. Very short, but very precise. Then he converted it into his voice message, and that voice message spread to every media, WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook. Everybody shared it. And you know, Mohan Lal has a beautiful voice, which he can modulate to any extent. A voice of a tender love affair or sharp nationalistic views. All this voice modulation, he knows very well. So apart from the blog, this voice clip caught fire in Kerala. That inspired so many people, everybody appreciated him. And he became naturally a hate figure for Jamat-e-Islami and forces like that. They started attacking every film of Mohan Lal in social media. They started degrading his films. This naturally created the disturbance on the other side, on the Hindu side. So Hindu side was waiting for an opportunity because Mohan Lal is being continuously attacked. The counterpart is Mammootty. Mohan Lal and Mammootty are the two stalwarts in Malayalam film. So they are, the Hindu forces got this, right wing got this point, and they started advertising against Mammootty as a reply to vilification campaign on Mohan Lal. This is what I could gather totally. In fact, Mammootty has not reacted to this news. This gentleman's wife, she is also keeping quiet. The whole film industry is keeping quiet. But the social media is full of pro-Mammootty and anti-Mammootty news. But it came to such a pass that CPM politicians started supporting Mammootty. Even Congress politicians also started Mammootty. So indirectly, the stage was set. It was BJP versus LDF plus UDF or Indie alliance. This is the political meaning of this controversy. Now, BJP is in a fix. In fact, one of the BJP leader publicly through his Facebook post, he supported Mammootty. Then the right wingers attacked this BJP leader. He is also embarrassed now. He didn't further said anything. Mainstream media studiously avoided this controversy. They refused to get drawn into this controversy. Probably Mammootty might have spoken to them, 𝗒𝙧𝙤𝙪𝙥𝙥, don't enter into this area. Anyway, it is, the fight is becoming nastier and nastier. Don't enter into this area. This could have happened. Or even Suresh Gopi or Mohan Lal or so many other film stars are there. All are friends of Mammootty. They might have also influenced very many media. They might have said that don't pick it up, let it die in social media itself. But social media is adamant on attacking Mammootty. Now, social media has brought another point that there is a mafia in film industry, a Muslim mafia in film industry. They are having near total control of Malayalam films now. Look at this film, look at that film, look at this producer, look at that director, look at this actor, look at that actor. You know, you can make a narrative of your liking by pick and choose things. But beyond that, I have no knowledge of any mafia. They call it Mattancherry mafia. Mattancherry is the western part of Ernakulam. I am also staying in Mattancherry. Though this mafia is known as Mattancherry mafia. But when I made factual inquiries, there are, you know, so many groups and cliques in film industry. I am a producer, you are a director. I will invest my money only if Sree Iyer is the director. Slowly, we became two dons in film industry. I am the producer, so Mohan Lal Sree Iyer team produces. This is how the film industry works. There are a lot of cliques going on, groups are there. Like what we see in politics, in music, in sports, there are groups and cliques. They sometimes operate or attack each other, sometimes they become friends. It is according to their interest, mostly financial interest. Beyond that, I could not find any mafia which do smuggling, killing people, then drug trafficking, these things. I don't have any reasonable evidence, but I know these commercial cliques and groups are there. It was there in Malayalam cinema, in every cinema, this type of groups are there. Even in Tamil films, Kannadas and 𝗤𝗏 was a team. It was later on developed as a clique. Kannadasan will write only for 𝗤𝗏, etc. This happens in films. Therefore, in Kerala also there are groups. Now, what happened was after the character assassination of one of the biggest actors in Kerala, yes, sir.
Sir, I think you're confusing 𝗤𝗏, Kannadasan with MGR. 𝗤𝗏 used to write for MGR only initially. And both are contemporaries. Both are lyricists, right? Kannadasan is a lyricist, 𝗤𝗏 is a lyricist. But MGR preferred 𝗤𝗏 initially.
Yeah, yes, I made a mistake there.
Yeah.
Those were the old days, you know. When I am speaking about Karnadas, and the first name came to my mind was our M.S. Vishwanathan.
Yes, yes.
Then I remembered, no, it was not M.S. Vishwanathan. Then suddenly Wali came to my mind and I spoke about Wali.
No worries. No
Anyway,
worries.
that apart, this type of cliques are there. What happened? There was a famous or infamous case against the actor Dileep. Dileep was at the top of Malayalam films. He was almost becoming equal to Mammootty and Mohan Lal. At that time, this rape case or quotation rape, all nasty things were came against him, and the case is still going on. Now, till that time, there was a Hindu lobby in the Malayalam cinema. That is what people generally believe. With Dileep at the top, things came to this pass that if you want to get date of Mammootty or Mohanlal, you have to first approach Dileep. He was controlling the screens also in Kerala, not in theaters, but in multiplexes. That was his stature. With this case, he was hit very badly and he lost control. From that point onwards, people feel that, at least right wing feels that, the Muslim group started taking over slowly. Now, Kerala film industry is absolutely in their hands. But there are Hindus also in Muslim groups. Hindu directors, Hindu actors, they are also members of the so-called mafia. Now, I'm telling you plainly, I have no reason to believe that these people are acting as a mafia. It is a group. They help each other. And nothing wrong in that. It happens that the groups are there in civil service, in police, in education, in politics. Everywhere groups are there. Like-minded people, they like each other. So they slowly developed as a group. And they try to destroy or dethrone the other group. All these are maybe immoral activity, but it is nothing illegal about that. Now, great stars, they dictate the story, they dictate the fight scenes, they dictate the co-actors. They will say that if Sree Iyer is there, then I am not giving you any date. You throw out Sree Iyer from this film. Because I am a big actor, they have to listen to me, and the poor Sree Iyer will be denied a role. These things happen generally, and historically it is there in film industry and every industry. So I don't blame them. Maybe they may be doing something immoral here and there, but there is no reason for me to believe that they are doing heinous crimes and can be called a mafia. This is what my reading is. But even my opinion will be counted as a pro-Muslim opinion, and I will be attacked in social media. That is how the right wing behaves, because they are deeply wounded that Mohan Lal was attacked several times. But nevertheless, I collected certain facts about Mohan Lal films. One or two films flopped, but otherwise, every Mohan Lal film was a reasonable success. Mohan Lal was not affected by this counter propaganda. His films were least affected by counter propaganda. One or two films generally flop, and that is a natural thing. Every film never clicks. One or two flop will be there. I inquired about Mammootty films. Mammootty also had reasonable success. There was no grand success or pathetic failure. He was performing average for the past several years. Now, both these stars are keeping their grip over Malayalam cinema. No one could challenge them. No one in the new generation could challenge them. If their position is intact even today, I think they are acting for the past around 40 years or so. Yes, sir.
What about Prithviraj?
Prithviraj is, I must say, he is number 3 or number 4, a very distant number 3 or number 4. Suresh Gopi is still number 3. But Suresh Gopi went to politics, doing other activities. So number of films he acted has come down. But whatever films he acted, 3 or 4 in between last year, etc., they were phenomenal success. You just cannot write Suresh Gopi out of Malayalam film, because he got busy with a TV show, and then he took to politics and became a candidate, etc. He has, in fact, he has refused films during this period. Otherwise, till last year, he acted in 4 or 5 films, which were phenomenal success, number 1 success. So I think I would rate Suresh Gopi higher than 𝗤𝗬𝘅. Of course, somebody can argue 𝗤𝗤𝘅 is number 3 or number 4. It's only a matter of perception. 𝗤𝗤𝘅 is not bad. He's doing good.
Sir, one interesting statistic. Mammootty has done about 400 movies so far. Only one movie has become controversial. So we have to keep these numbers in mind. What about Unni Mukundan, sir? Is he also one of the upcoming stars?
Unni Mukundan is a good actor. What happened was he took his film Maligapuram, that is regarding Sabrimala, depicting Swami Ayyappa with some divine intervention. You know, the basic story is a small girl. She went missing, and Unni Mukundan was a police officer on duty in Sabrimala. So he finally traced the child. The child was kidnapped by a gang. He fights with the gang. Invariably, he is the hero. He rescues the child and brings her back. This is the gist of the story, with little bit intervention here and there by Lord Ayyappa. Certain things Ayyappa does for him. Ayyappa helps him when he is wandering in the forest. Ayyappa guides him, something like that. Now, this film was brutally attacked by left and radical Islam in social media for no reason, just because it is on Sabrimala. And they have this nonsensical poems that it is against rational thinking, all sorts of nonsense. But it was a personal attack against Unni Mukundan. They want to see that Unni Mukundan doesn't get any film at all. In fact, that poor man, I hope he suffered a lot. He could not get, he got 1 or 2 films. Recently, one film was success also. So slowly he is coming back. That is also one of the reason RW getting involved in this propaganda, because they could not digest this type of attack. Unni Mukundan is an innocent man. You know, one of Unni Mukundan's film in which they showed an ambulance, and that ambulance happened to belong to 𝗤𝗏𝗍𝗏. So in the ambulance, it was written 𝗤𝗏𝗍𝗏. Now, 𝗤𝗏 is a Sangha Parivar organization, for which the Unni Mukundan was attacked severely. Oh, he is RSS, etc. Of course, I don't think he is RSS, but he is not against RSS. That much I know. He is not against anybody. He is a professional actor trying to make his own space somewhere in film. And he is a good actor with good capabilities. I wish him all success, and he is going to success with, okay, this type of attacks may bring some bad luck for him, but he is going to succeed. At the same time, there is another film, I think, in which Mammootty acted. There is an ambulance belonging to Popular Front of India or Jamat-e-Islami, but nobody created a hue and cry over that, because ambulance could be of anybody's. In the picture, you want to show an ambulance, some accident or something, you will call some ambulance nearby and show it in the film. It is all trivial, silly issues. But then, see, when I know the mindset went as a fight between BJP and Indi Munani, political fight, in which BJP is in a fix because Mammootty is in good terms with all Kerala BJP leaders. But however, the Kerala RW is against Mammootty. So BJP is in a problem now. What to do? If I support Mammootty, our people will attack us. If we support our people, then it is quite bad. We are attacking a big actor for no reason, etc. So BJP is keeping quiet. And politicians or other politicians, LDF, UDF politicians, they also stop making a noise on this issue. But I have seen Mammootty taking part in Sangha Parivar meetings also. It will be neutral meetings like book release or some Balagokulam function, something like that. So Mammootty also keeps good relation with everybody without explicitly entering into politics. At the same time, he has strong relations in CPM also. He is the chairman of the CPM channel 𝗖𝗄𝘅, which is known to everybody. And Mammootty is not apologetic about that. He said, I have a lot of friends in CPM. They wanted me to become the chairman. I invested money also on that channel and I became the chairman. So what? I don't enter into their day-to-day affairs or creating programs. It's all there. I'm for namesake, I am the chairman. And being the chairman of 𝗖𝗄𝘅, he goes to Sangha Parivar meetings also occasionally, whenever time. Most of the times, these people are in Chennai. They are not available in Kerala. Mohan Lal quite frequently flies to Mumbai for that Asianet show, Big Boss. So they are extremely busy. It is very difficult to get them, whether it is Mammootty or Mohan Lal, very difficult to get an appointment from them. They are that busy even after these 40, 45 years of their career. Now both has become old. Mohan Lal is 64 years old, Mammootty is 74 years old. Ab kya hai now taking a film, taking a particular character and then taking a particular dialogue and joining all the dots, and through a convoluted route you are reaching and saying that, look, Mammootty is supporting radical Islam. Yes, there is logic in that route. I understand. You connect dot 1, dot 2, dot A, dot Z, then you make a conspiracy theory here, then catch Mammootty. There is logic, but it is not unimpeachable logic. There is no straight line connection between Mammootty personally or Mammootty's characters. You cannot directly link them to radical Islam. At least I'm not able to. But then I must admit that I have not seen every film. It is not practical for me. Therefore, I give that allowance to my social media friends. If I am wrong, well, somebody can prove that I am wrong, but I am open in this case. But I will not accuse Mammootty of doing all these things without me getting unimpeachable evidence of that. It's very easy now. Nowadays, social media is very powerful. You can malign people for nothing. And then you can leave the subject without even apology or sorry. Nothing happens. Nobody questions you. So this is how.
Well, he has gone horizontal. He'll come back. There you go. Continue,
No.
sir.
See, a telephone call was disturbing me. I don't know how to disconnect it. So something happened and I came back. Anyway.
Go ahead, sir.
So this is the status. I am fully with my right-wing friends in social media. I am also there in social media. But to make an allegation against a number one actor in Kerala, you need some more evidence. That is all what I say. But there is a total silence in the political circle, in the film circle, and the mainstream media. So only social media has developed this tempo. They themselves has to justify their actions. And I hope they may have evidences with them, or they are waiting for the evidence to come. But then this flocking together and attacking a man without unimpeachable evidence is a bad thing. Being a member of right wing, I must say that I despise this type of activities. Without good reason, you should not act, or character assassination is very bad. It's very easy to destroy somebody's reputation. It is difficult or impossible to get the reputation back. एक बार खराब हो गया reputation तो बहुत मुश्किल है. तो that is what the whole thing has is in the state now. Let us wait for further developments. If there are developments, we will have another
follow-on. Yeah, we'll have a follow-on hangout. Absolutely. Yeah. Mohandas, we have a couple of questions for you. Can we have the questions, please? Thank you, 𝙒𝙧𝙤𝙪 for your sticker. Abhay Agarwal wants to know, is there any way for Malayali society to recover from this situation?
No, there is nothing to be recovered. See, Malayali society, like any other society, they continuously create or face controversies, come out of that, then create another controversy. This roller coaster life happens in every state. Here it is Mammootty and Mohan Lal. In Tamil Nadu, it will be Rajinikanth and Kamala Hassan. In Andhra, someone else. So the story is same. You know what happened with Shah Rukh Khan in Mumbai? That was bigger than this. His son was arrested, etc. So this type of problems come and go. That is how life goes on.
Next one, please. I think there's one more question. Mangat Ranga wants to know your prediction on the electoral performance of the Malayali film stars contesting from BJP.
See, there are no Malayali film stars. There is only one film star, that is Suresh Gopi. There is a good chance for Suresh Gopi to win. Going by traditional calculation, Suresh Gopi will be defeated in Thrissur. But Suresh Gopi's campaign was not traditional one. He found new methods of reaching people. He has done so many things. He has increased number of BJP voters. He ensured that BJP voters come to their booth and vote. And he has identified the social forces which are working there. And he has taken care of those forces also. Therefore, there is a very high chance for Suresh Gopi to win in Thrissur. No other film star is in the fray.
Next one, please. Manjusha Praveen wants to know, we Keralites are very quick to forgive and forget. That's why we refrain to look beyond art. Unfortunately, the CPM PR is very quick to malign Hindu actors.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. The right wing or the Hindutva forces, they are generally slow in acting. And when they act disproportionately also. It is historically so. Hindu कुछ नहीं करेगा सोते रहेगा, but लेकिन जब करेगा धूमधाम से करेगा. And that was the example Hindu showed on 6th December 1992. Hindu did not listen to anyone, not even to the Sarkari RSS, not to Uma Bharati, not to Murali Manohar Joshi, nothing. They just saw that the issue is killed once for all. So this is how Hindu reacts. He sleeps for several years, and when he wakes up, no one can control him. That is the nature of Hindu. Kya karega?
Mohandas, the one concern I have is that somebody has stepped in and taken control of the whole movie industry. That is not a good thing, because then this has been seen too many times, whether it is Bollywood or Kollywood, which is Tamil cinema, or Mollywood, which is Malayalam cinema. If one cartel comes and takes over, then they start dictating terms on everything, including setting the narrative. I'm a little concerned about that. Let's go to the next question. Ranjit G wants to know, what about the chances of BJP in Kerala?
I wait for a few days. You will come to know on June 4th. Why to speculate on that? I understand the question. I am not evading the question. Thing is, I have been observing Indian elections without involving in that. On the sidelines, I have been observing elections at least from 1967. So I am not much excited or anxious about the results, whether Modi will come back or what will happen if Modi doesn't come back. This type of excitation you lose after so many years. Just like a doctor is not excited on an operation, all others are excited. The relatives standing outside the operation theater, they are under tension. But doctor is not under tension because he has seen several operations. And therefore, from 1967, I have been looking at Indian elections. Indian voter is one of the most unpredictable voter in the world. Take America, you have what is that party? Republican and Democrats. Take England, there is Conservative and Labour. There are small parties, but they are not big players. So it is very easy for you to predict the result. But in Indian case, it is not so. You see, Kerala is CPM dominated. Tamil Nadu is DMK dominated. Dominated. I will not say they are the undisputed, nothing like that. Domination. And Telangana, BRS and Congress, both are very big forces. Andhra, you don't know whether TDP or YSR, who is more strong. Then Madhya Pradesh is the only place where you will see BJP and Congress staring each other. Rajasthan, the story is same. And then you go to Odisha, another force, Biju Janata Dal. You go to West Bengal, there is entirely a different force called Mamata Banerjee. So all these forces put together, how the results will come is anybody's guess. An astrologer predicting the result and a psephologist predicting the result is same. See, the credibility of both are same. If astrologer, someone believes in astrology, you go to an astrologer. You know, you want to be scientific and rational, this, that, then you go to psephologist. But both are, in principle, both are predictions, no? They are pure predictions. One fellow is predicting on Rahu and Ketu. The other fellow is predicting on Mulayam Singh Yadav and Mamata Banerjee. This is what is happening. So predicting the result or getting anxious about the result is not a good thing. Wait for June 4th, you will come to see what is the result. That is why I am telling you. But one thing is sure, one thing I have observed is, no one has predicted defeat of Modi government. Modi is coming the third time also. There is no dispute on that. Number of seats are is being disputed. ठीक है, वो आ जाएगा 4 तारीख को, देखेंगे. Anyway, everyone is sure that Modi is coming back. कितने seats है? ठीक है, that will be known on June 4th.
Manoj Soma wants to know, is there any connection of SDPI and PFI angle in this demonizing, sir?
Yes, sure. There is, see, they have entered into every area, be it film or drama or music, or politics, social activities, then this ambulance services, everywhere the Popular Front, in the name of Popular Front, or SDPI as a political arm of Popular Front, they have entered all area, including BJP. They have infiltrated every political party. Now, why I say BJP is that, going by the same logic, BJP cannot be an exception. The way Popular Front and SDPI operates, एक या दो आपके अंदर भी है. वो आप चुप होगा, he may not be vociferous, but he is there. This is how they are operating for years together. And they have their own petty fights between Jamat e-Islami and SDPI. But still, they cooperate each other for a common goal. But according what I understand is, this music, cinema, arts, etc., The soft power area is more controlled by Jamaat-e-Islami than Popular Front. Popular Front goes for physical activities like killing, striking someone in the night, etc. This is their core competence. And Jamaat-e-Islami, through their channel, they have a Media One channel. Through that channel, through their weekly, through their newspaper, they operate through soft power. This is what is happening in Kerala.
And that brings us to a close of today's show. Thank you so much, Mohandas ji, for at least giving a 360-degree perspective on this. We'll wait and see. This is just the beginning. Either it will just die down or some other new angle or some other new information might come up. Thanks once again, sir.
It's take it from me, it is not going to die down. It will come back with increased force, and the content of the controversy will be entirely fresh and entertaining. Let us wait for that.
Yes, indeed. Thank you once again, sir. Namaskar.